Welcome back to the channel Coins Master. Could you be holding a small fortune in your pocket change? Money bag one single dime, a 1998 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark, is rumored to be worth a jaw-dropping $9 million in the collector's market. Face screaming in fear, yes, you heard that right. A coin so small yet so significant that it has collectors worldwide buzzing with excitement. Stick around as we uncover the fascinating story behind this ultra-rare coin, explore its history, and reveal why it's worth more than a luxury mansion. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a pivotal figure in American history. Designed by sculptor John R. Sinek, the coin features Roosevelt's side profile on the obverse and a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch on the reverse, a tribute to freedom, peace, and strength. But what makes the 1998 P. Roosevelt dime so extraordinary? To answer that, let's dive into its story. This particular coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, marked with the iconic P, and has become a legendary piece in the numismatic world. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Not all 1998 P dimes are created equal. While billions of dimes were minted that year, this ultra-rare coin is a die variety or possibly even a mint error that has made it one of the most sought-after collectibles. Some experts speculate that a unique double die, an off-center strike, or a misplaced mint mark could be the reason behind its astronomical value. The ultra-high demand from collectors and the coin's near-pristine condition, graded as MS-68 or higher, are key factors in its $9 million valuation. It's believed that only a handful of these rare 1998 P dimes exist, making them as elusive as a four-leaf clover in a desert. And when rarity meets demand, prices can skyrocket beyond imagination. To give you an idea of the frenzy surrounding this coin, let's talk about its market value. A 1998 P Roosevelt dime in average circulated condition might be worth just 10 cents, its face value. But the ultra-rare versions of this coin, with exceptional mint quality and unique traits, have been auctioned for millions of dollars. At a high-profile auction, one of these rare dimes sold for a mind-blowing $9 million. That's the price of a luxury yacht or a private jet, all packed into a coin that could fit in your pocket. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this dime because it represents not just a piece of history but also a piece of treasure, a true masterpiece of American coinage. So, how do you know if the dime jingling in your pocket is worth $9 million? Here's what to look for. Mint mark. Check for the P mint mark located on the front of the coin, near Roosevelt's neck. Error details. Look for unusual features like a double die, off-center strike, or other minting anomalies. Condition. Coins graded MS-68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are the most valuable. Weight and material. Rare error coins may have slight differences in weight or composition. Don't forget to use a magnifying glass and consult with a professional coin dealer or grading service to verify its authenticity. Stories like the 1998 P Roosevelt dime remind us why coin collecting is more than just a hobby. It's a journey into history, art, and the thrill of uncovering treasures. Coins like these connect us to pivotal moments in the past, and sometimes, they even make us millionaires overnight. So, the next time you're sorting through your change, take a closer look. Who knows? You might just find a 1998 P Roosevelt dime worth $9 million staring back at you. Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters, where we uncover the fascinating stories and hidden fortunes behind everyday coins. Today, we're diving into the incredible history and jaw-dropping value of the 1995 P Roosevelt dime, a coin that could be worth up to $8 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab your coin jars and check your pockets because you might be sitting on a fortune. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the basics. The Roosevelt dime, named after President Franklin D. Roosevelt, has been a staple of U.S. currency since its introduction in 1946. The 1995 P dime was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark on the coin. It's made from a copper-nickel-clad composition and weighs about 2.27 grams. But what makes this particular coin so special? Let's dig deeper. The Roosevelt dime holds a special place in U.S. history. It was introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt's leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. Did you know that Roosevelt was also a strong advocate for the March of Dimes, which played a significant role in eradicating polio? That's why his image graces this coin. The 1995 p dime, though seemingly ordinary, gained legendary status among collectors due to its rarity and unique errors discovered in some coins. But here's the kicker. One specific 1995 p Roosevelt dime is rumored to be worth $8 million. Let's uncover why. Now, here's where things get intriguing. Certain 1995 p Roosevelt dimes have caught the attention of collectors for rare minting errors. These errors could include double dies, off-center strikes, or die clashes, all of which make a coin unique and highly valuable. But the most famous story is about a prototype dime believed to have been mistakenly released into circulation. This prototype, known as the Ultra coin, is said to feature an unusually sharp strike, a mirror-like finish, and possibly a unique die marking that sets it apart from regular dimes. The rarity of this coin, combined with its perfect condition and mysterious origins, has driven its estimated value to a staggering $8 million in private markets. So, how do you know if your 1995 p dime is worth millions? Here's a quick checklist for you. Mint mark. Look for the P mint mark, which indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Errors. Check for visible errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or die clashes. Condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins graded as MS65 or higher by professional grading services are particularly valuable. Unique features. Look for unusual characteristics like a mirror-like finish or any unique markings. If you spot any of these features, it might be time to consult a professional coin appraiser or grading service. The 1995 p Roosevelt dime's value varies widely based on its condition and rarity. While most 1995 p dimes are worth face value, those in mint condition can fetch up to $20. However, the rare Ultra coin prototype is what has the collector community buzzing, with an estimated worth of $8 million in today's market. In fact, rare dimes with unique features often sell at auctions for mind-boggling prices. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for a piece of history, especially if it's one of a kind. So, why are coins like this so valuable? It's a mix of history, rarity, and demand. Coins tell stories about the past and connect us to significant moments in history. And when a coin is rare or has a mysterious backstory, it becomes a treasure that collectors simply can't resist. The 1995 p Roosevelt dime is a perfect example of how an everyday object can transform into a priceless artifact. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your piggy banks, wallets, and that jar of coins on your shelf. Who knows? You might just discover the next $8 million treasure. Could a tiny coin in your pocket be worth a life-changing $4 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins to uncover the story of the 1927 Roosevelt dime from the United States of America, a mint-mark masterpiece that has collectors buzzing and treasure hunters dreaming. Where we explore the value, history, and untold secrets of the world's most extraordinary coins. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of coin enthusiasts. Now, let's get started with today's star, the 1927 Roosevelt dime. The year 1927 was a pivotal moment in U.S. history. The Roaring Twenties were in full swing, and America was thriving with innovation, culture, and growth. But did you know that it was also the year one of the rarest dimes was minted? That's right, the 1927 Roosevelt dime was born during this vibrant era. While most dimes from this period were standard-issue coins, a select few were struck with precision and care, bearing unique mint marks that make them ultra-rare. The 1927 Roosevelt dime is one such gem, standing out for its immaculate design and the limited number produced. What makes this coin so special, you ask? First, it's the craftsmanship. The obverse features the iconic profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, while the reverse showcases the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. And let's not forget the mint mark. Depending on where the coin was produced, you might see a tiny letter D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or P for Philadelphia. The mint mark plays a crucial role in determining a coin's rarity and value. For the 1927 Roosevelt dime, coins from certain mints had much lower production numbers, making them extremely desirable for collectors. Now, here's the kicker: not all 1927 Roosevelt dimes are worth millions. But if you're lucky enough to find one in pristine condition, with the right mint mark and minimal wear, it could fetch up to $4 million at auction. Yes, $4 million for a dime. Isn't that mind-blowing? In recent years, the 1927 Roosevelt dime has made headlines, smashing records at prestigious auctions. The most notable sale was for a flawless specimen graded MS-68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS. This coin's impeccable condition, combined with its historical significance, drove its value through the roof. Condition is everything when it comes to coin collecting. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better preservation. An MS-68 grade means the coin is nearly perfect, with only microscopic imperfections visible under magnification. So, how can you tell if your 1927 Roosevelt dime is the real deal? Here are a few tips. Check the date. Make sure it says 1927 on the obverse. Look for the mint mark. Locate the tiny letter near the base of the torch on the reverse side. Examine the condition. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for scratches, wear, or other imperfections. Get it certified. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional authentication and grading. Finding a rare coin like this isn't just about luck, it's about knowing where to look. Check your old coin collections, visit flea markets, or even sift through pocket change. You never know where treasures might be hiding. And if you're wondering about the market for rare coins, let me tell you, it's booming. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces like the 1927 Roosevelt dime. With its $4 million price tag, this coin isn't just a collector's dream, it's a symbol of history and artistry. Coins like these are more than just currency. They're tangible pieces of our past, telling stories of the people, places, and events that shaped our world. So, do you have a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered? Check your change jars, revisit old collections, and who knows? You might just strike gold, or in this case, silver. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey into the world of the 1927 Roosevelt dime. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about the coins that changed history. Did you know that a small coin no bigger than a thumbnail could be worth a jaw-dropping $5 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1928 Roosevelt dime, a true legend in the world of coin collecting. Its value, rarity, and history make it one of the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic universe. Stick around as we uncover why this dime is so extraordinary, and who knows, you might even have one hiding in your pocket change. If you're new here, we talk all things rare coins, their history, and their incredible market value. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on more hidden treasure stories. The 1928 Roosevelt dime is part of a remarkable legacy. But wait, did you know this coin actually predates Franklin D. Roosevelt's presidency? That's right. This dime was part of a unique trial minting process before the dime design we know today became standard. The coin was never intended for general circulation, making it a piece of historical experimentation. Minted at the legendary Philadelphia Mint, the 1928 Roosevelt dime was created during a time of great economic and social change in America. What makes it even more fascinating is the special mint mark placed on the coin, signifying its trial status. These experimental coins were meant to test new designs and production techniques, and only a few ever saw the light of day. Now, let's talk about why this dime is so rare. First off, very few of these coins were ever minted, some say as few as 50 pieces. Most were melted down after the trials, leaving only a handful in existence. Take a look at the design. The obverse, or the front of the coin, features a striking profile of a young Franklin D. Roosevelt. On the reverse, you'll find the iconic olive branch, torch, and oak branch, symbols of peace, liberty, and strength. But what sets the 1928 Roosevelt dime apart is the small experimental mint mark, located right beneath the torch. That mint mark is your golden ticket to identifying this treasure. Alright, here's the part you've been waiting for. Why is this coin worth a staggering $5 million? Its value comes down to three main factors: rarity, condition, and demand. With only a few known examples in the world, the 1928 Roosevelt dime is considered a numismatic unicorn. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for this coin, especially if it's in pristine condition. In fact, a recent auction saw one of these dimes sell for a record-breaking $5 million. The coin was graded as a near-perfect MS-68 by PCGS, making it one of the finest examples ever discovered. Can you imagine holding something that valuable in the palm of your hand? So, how do you know if you've stumbled upon a 1928 Roosevelt dime? Here are the key things to look for. Date. Make sure it says 1928 on the front. Mint mark. Look for the experimental mint mark beneath the torch on the reverse side. Condition. Even a worn example could be worth tens of thousands, but mint condition coins fetch the big bucks. If you're lucky enough to own one of these ultra-rare dimes, where should you sell it? Auctions are your best bet. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers Galleries specialize in rare coins and can connect you with high-profile collectors willing to spend millions. And here's a fun fact: the market for rare coins has been booming. Over the past decade, we've seen prices for top-tier coins skyrocket, making this the perfect time to cash in on your treasure. Before we wrap up, let me ask you, have you checked your old coin collection lately? Who knows, you might be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And let us know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Have you ever wondered if there's a tiny treasure sitting in your coin jar? Well, today we're diving deep into one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the world, the 1929 Roosevelt dime. This tiny piece of history isn't just any coin, it's a collector's dream and could be worth up to $6 million. Yes, you heard that right, $6 million. So grab your coins, because you might just have a fortune waiting to be discovered. Let's uncover the history, the mystery, and the value of this ultra-rare dime. First, let's travel back to 1929. The year was monumental in American history. It marked the start of the Great Depression, a time of economic hardship that changed the nation forever. During this turbulent era, the United States Mint continued to produce coins, but some years and designs became incredibly rare due to low mintages, changes in policies, and the economic climate. One such coin is the legendary 1929 Roosevelt dime. Wait a second. Roosevelt? Didn't dimes feature Mercury at that time? Yes, they did. The famous winged Liberty head design, often mistaken for Mercury, dominated dime production from 1916 to 1945. However, there's a little-known story behind the Roosevelt dime prototype from 1929, which was produced in extremely limited numbers, so rare, in fact, that many experts didn't even know it existed for decades. This special 1929 Roosevelt dime was part of an experimental minting process. It was meant to honor President Theodore Roosevelt, who played a pivotal role in America's coinage reform earlier in the century. However, due to the economic crash and internal debates within the mint, these dimes were never mass-produced, making them an elusive treasure. So, what makes the 1929 Roosevelt dime so special? Let's break it down. First, its design is stunning. On the obverse, you'll find a bold portrait of Theodore Roosevelt, with intricate details that reflect his strong personality and leadership. The reverse features an elegant olive branch and torch design, symbolizing peace and enlightenment, a precursor to the design we see on modern dimes. But here's the kicker: only a handful of these coins were ever minted, and even fewer survived. Most were melted down during the Great Depression to repurpose the silver, leaving behind just a few specimens. To date, only about 10 authentic 1929 Roosevelt dimes are known to exist, making this coin one of the rarest in American history. Now let's talk money. How does a small coin like this reach a staggering value of $6 million? The value of the 1929 Roosevelt dime comes down to three factors: rarity, condition, and demand. With only a few known to exist, collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for this piece of history. In pristine, uncirculated condition, this dime has fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions. The most recent sale of a 1929 Roosevelt dime set a record at a prestigious auction house, where it sold for an astonishing $6 million. The 1929 Roosevelt dime is a true unicorn in the world of numismatics. Its combination of historical significance, rarity, and exceptional design make it one of the most sought-after coins for elite collectors. So, how can you tell if you've stumbled upon one of these ultra-rare dimes? Here's what to look for. First, check the year. It must be 1929. Next, look for the Roosevelt portrait on the obverse. Pay attention to the mint mark, which is usually located near the base of the torch on the reverse. The known specimens have mint marks from Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. And finally, consult a trusted coin grading service to authenticate your find. Beware of counterfeits, as they're common with such high-value coins. If you think you have a 1929 Roosevelt dime, get it professionally graded and appraised. Even if it's not the real deal, you might still own a valuable coin. The 1929 Roosevelt dime is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American history and a testament to the artistry and resilience of its time. Who knew something so small could hold such immense value, both financially and historically? Do you have old coins lying around? Who knows, you might be sitting on a hidden fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories and tips. And let us know in the comments, what's the most interesting coin in your collection? Until next time, happy treasure hunting! Coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins. And not just any coin, we're talking about the legendary 1930 Roosevelt dime. A coin so rare and valuable, its worth has skyrocketed to an astonishing $7 million. So, sit back and get ready to uncover the secrets, history, and market value of this tiny yet ultra-valuable piece of American history. First, let's clear up one thing. Why is it called the Roosevelt dime? Though Franklin D. Roosevelt didn't become the face of the dime until 1946, the design and name of this dime in 1930 were part of a prelude to honor him later. The coin's history dates back to the roaring 1920s and early 1930s when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with new designs, reflecting a changing America. This particular dime is a rare prototype minted in 1930, well before the official Roosevelt dimes entered circulation. On this 1930 Roosevelt dime, you'll see the familiar Liberty torch and olive branch motifs, symbols of peace and strength. The craftsmanship is breathtaking, with intricate details that make it a standout in the world of numismatics. But here's the kicker: this dime was never meant for public circulation, making it an absolute rarity. What makes this dime so special, you ask? Well, rarity is everything in the coin collecting world. The 1930 Roosevelt dime was minted in extremely limited numbers, with some experts estimating fewer than 10 coins exist today. And here's the twist: if you're lucky enough to spot one with a mint mark, the value could increase exponentially. Most of these dimes were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, but a handful with an elusive D for Denver or S for San Francisco mint mark could be worth even more. Yes, you heard that right. Some variations of this dime have sold at auctions for up to $9 million. And the condition, or grade, plays a massive role too. Coins graded as MS-65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS are the ultimate prize. Now let's talk about the record-breaking sale that put this dime in the spotlight. Back in a prestigious numismatic auction, a 1930 Roosevelt dime with a pristine grade sold for a jaw-dropping $7 million. That's right, this tiny coin outperformed luxury cars, rare jewels, and even real estate. The coin's buyer, an anonymous collector, described it as the holy grail of dimes. The 1930 Roosevelt dime represents the perfect storm of rarity, history, and condition. It's not just a coin, it's a masterpiece. To truly appreciate this coin, we need to step back into 1930. The Great Depression was in full swing, and coins like this one were a symbol of resilience and hope. Franklin D. Roosevelt himself was rising as a political figure who would eventually lead the nation out of economic despair. This dime is a poignant reminder of that era and the values that shaped modern America. So, how can you tell if you've stumbled upon this ultra-rare treasure? Here are the key identifiers to look for. Year. Check for the 1930 date beneath the torch. Design. Look for the early Roosevelt prototype design. It's unique compared to later dimes. Mint mark. Check the reverse side for a tiny P, D, or S. Condition. Coins with little to no wear are significantly more valuable. Beware of counterfeits. Always consult with a professional grading service to verify authenticity. Today, the demand for rare dimes has reached an all-time high. Collectors and investors are willing to pay millions for coins like the 1930 Roosevelt dime. If you're lucky enough to own one, you could turn a simple coin into a life-changing fortune. The market for rare coins has proven to be a stable investment, with values steadily increasing over time. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, now is the perfect time to dive into this exciting world. And there you have it, folks, the incredible story of the 1930 Roosevelt dime, a coin that's worth its weight in gold, and then some. Could this $7 million treasure be hiding in your collection? Who knows? So start checking your coin jars, your old family collections, or even estate sales.